speaking of pressure, how much pressure's on you with this card?
Yeah, I don't feel like I got any pressure. I'm just really nervous and freaked out. I'm doing it to myself, you know. I want to nail this thing. I want to make this thing perfect. And yeah, I've been driving myself a little crazy about it.
What would be your worst case scenario?
I don't even know. I don't even know what the worst case scenario. It's not that there's a worst case scenario. I want this thing to go smooth, perfect, without a glitch. I want no hiccups, no nothing. I want this thing to be perfect. There's no reason why it can't be. We just got to rehearse it, pull it off, and nail it. That's it.
Did you even think about any other fighters for this card besides Kane and JDS?
Yeah, you know, you kick around a few names, but when you lay it all out and look at it, this fight makes the most sense.
Well, what were some of the other fights that you had in mind?
I have no idea. I don't know now. I mean, if you look at I mean, Frankie Edgar's never in a boring fight. I mean, Anderson Silva's the pound-for-pound best fighter in the world. I mean, you can go right down the roster. It's not like there's you know, I got 2 or 3 go-to guys. If you look at our last 12 or 13 fights in a row, every fight, you know, they've all delivered. So our guys deliver, man. I don't care who we got in there. But if I had to sit down and pick and make a choice, you go with the heavyweight championship of the world, and with these 2 athletes, that you can't go wrong.
Can you talk about why you decided to pull Clay Guida and Henderson from the press conference?
Yeah, well, originally Guida and Henderson weren't supposed to be here. That was a hiccup with our crew here. You know, the fight that's going on Fox is the heavyweights. So they're the ones that we were going to have at the press conference. That was a mistake.
Thank you.
Marcus with MMA in Sweden. One of the questions is, obviously it's a huge deal being on Fox. Congratulations, first of all.
Thank you.
With the online presence that you had later with Facebook and so on, and the younger generation of fans that are more online and don't really watch TV, is this going to affect them at all?
Ask me that question again.
You know, the younger generation, a lot of the younger generation don't even watch TV anymore at all. They watch most of the stuff online. Is this going to affect them at all?
I have no idea. All of our fights, we have a lot of fights available on Facebook. You know, our Facebook is built incredibly because of the fights. I don't know how it's going to affect. What I think is, realistically, we are available in 500 million homes worldwide. And when you talk about affecting younger people, as we continue to, now the big Fox deal here in the United States being on Fox where millions of people can watch it, boxing for me is so nostalgic because I remember growing up and it was such a big part of my life and my house and everything else. So that's what's going to happen over the next 10 years with the UFC. And you're going to have an entire generation, like right now we're in this spot where people are like, oh, they're afraid of, you know, oh, what, this UFC stuff's going to be on network television. In 10 years, people won't even think like that. It'd be like, yeah, it's the UFC, I grew up with it. No big deal.
It's very true, very true. And being on Fox on Saturday, first of all, do you get nervous for any of the events? And if you do you get more, or are you more nervous about today's or Saturday's event?
I never get nervous. I'm never nervous about events ever. I was saying earlier, the last event I was probably nervous about was when you guys saw me on the internet. We're revved and ready to go. That was probably the last time I was nervous for an event. But yeah, I'm nervous. I'm excited. I'm anxious. I'm every emotion that you could possibly have. I am, and it's killing me.
Last question. We saw today at the press conference it's turning into Mexico versus Brazil. Did you foresee that? Was it planned?
No, I don't. I think that you're going to have obviously Mexican fans and Brazilian fans who follow their countrymen, but this is far from Mexico versus Brazil. This is a global event where I don't care what color you are, what language you speak, or what country you come from. Everybody wants to see this fight. I mean, I'm on Twitter. I mean, I got the English beating me down because we're on Premier League and half of them have it and half of them don't. And I'm like, dude, get some fucking friends that have the Premier League and go over to their house and watch it. I mean, I don't even know what else to tell you. I'm trying to get this thing done in England, you know? And then you got the guys over here. I mean, it's crazy. So this is far from Brazil versus Mexico, believe me.
Thank you, Dana, and looking forward to Saturday night. Thank you.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks.
Pleasure.
Thanks.